guys, how you doing? It's Henry and Mowers and Blowers. Good afternoon. Today I'm going over to my friend Mike from Mike's Lawn Service. The kid who mows veterans' lawns for free. Also the guy that pretended to bring over his Right Standard 36, making me believe it was my birthday. But he just wanted to show it to me. Anyway, so he hurt himself, shoulder, had surgery. He's out of work for 6 months. So he's sitting at home, bat crazy. During the times that he's working as a landscaper, he picks up stuff from the street that's thrown out, and he saves them for me. He's given me a lot of stuff over the years. In turn, I give him supply from Lucas or Super Clean or whatever that he needs. So he has a Yard Machines 5.5 24 dual stage snowblower that he's giving me, and also an old Toro recycler personal pace, I believe, with a bag, Tecumseh engine, and an edger, like a Craftsman edger, which I just sold for $50 for two recently that I got from Bill. So, I don't really want those things, but you know what? I just finished doing the valve lash on my cousin's Craftsman 30 riding mower, and I didn't have anything planned for the remainder of the afternoon because, I have to wait for the battery to charge. So I'm off to Mike's house to pick up those 3 items, and any item that's over like 2 things, it's kind of like a Motherload, right? So I call this Motherload 35. With Nick Iardi, though, I was supposed to do Motherload 36. He was going to give me a ton of shit, like 2 tractors and 2 mowers and like 3 or 4 snow blowers and an engine. But he always wants something for it, you know? I don't really have anything for him other than the things that he gave me last year. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that's going to happen because he always wants something in return for all the things, which I don't blame him, but I mean, don't give it to me if I have nothing to give it to you, you know? We'll see what happens if we get to Motherload 36, but 35 is right now. I'll see you in a bit when I get to his house. Just put $60 in Sketchy. $3.39. That's the cheapest gas I've had in a while. Then again, we are in a very sketchy neighborhood. So I'm here at Mike's house. Look at what's parked in front of his house. 67 Oldsmobile Cutlass. I had a 67 Oldsmobile Delta 88. I missed that car. It was my first car. That is his new truck after he got into an accident. So I'm over here at Mike's house. He's in some bad shape. I'm not even going to video him because, well, they're still going through insurance. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put anything on video. He got this, and he's giving it to me. No, he's not giving it to me. This is like $4,000. It's a Turfmaster HDX, 30-inch double blade commercial lawnmower. Really nice. He's also giving me this. And he used to use this for his lawn mowing. He hasn't used it in a while, so he's getting rid of it. He wants me to have it. Then I think there was a snowblower, and he doesn't want this. He said the paddles need to be changed, but honestly, I've sold snowblowers with worse paddles than that. So yeah, I'll take that. There's another dual stage snowblower that he has to give me, but we can't move his trailer right now because it won't get through. So he'll drop it off whenever. I honestly don't really need snowblowers because you know very well as much as I do, we're not getting any snow ever in the state of New York.
Never know.
Long Island. So this did turn into a Motherload 35. We have a Toro Ccr3650, which is a very popular snowblower. He was using this up to a few years ago, so should start maybe with minimal work. And he says the paddles are bad, but honestly, they don't look too bad to me. It's good enough to sell to some nut. Definitely just gonna sell this edger for like $10, $15 to some nut. And I'll try to get this Toro recycler going. The battery's dead, of course, like they usually are. It is a personal pace and it is a key start, but you know, the battery costs like 50 bucks or whatever, $25, $35. I'm not gonna get a battery to have this work. I'll probably take off the mechanism, the key, the harness, the motor, and sell it on eBay, because they do sell on eBay for people who need a replacement motor and a harness or whatever. It's Tecumseh engine, which I hate. I have Tecumseh carburetors that I could just swap out if that's trashed. As you can see, I have a ton of golf clubs. I know nothing about golf, zero, but my son has showed interest in golf, and so I could probably make a set of golf clubs here. He also gave me a golf club bag, and I had found a golf club bag recently, so he has 2 sets of golf clubs. He can choose which one he wants to keep and which ones he wants to chuck. So feel bad for my buddy Mike. He's out of work for a while, and he's in pain, but you know, just don't get into accidents. It wasn't his fault, but be more cautious of what you're doing. Also, if you have a dash cam and you get into an accident, it will help in the case because it will clearly prove whose fault it was. Anyway, so Motherload 35, and we're on our way home to sort it out. Take me all afternoon. Okay, you saw I unloaded it, and I also got to sort out some golf clubs and some golf balls in those egg crates. Let's just triage it real quick and see if they pull free, if they have gas or oil in it. Start with this thing. These nuts need to be tightened. This needs to go into here with a clip to hold it up like that. This is a Tecumseh, you can just tell by the gas tank, and it has a glistening of fuel in it. I'm not going to check the oil right now, it's difficult. Right, there you go, there it is. Looks like it's in pretty good shape actually. Oh, you know what, that feels good. Sometimes you just tell that if it feels good, this feels good. Pretty clean filter too. Spray some jism in there. Looks like there is a choke flap. Alright, got choke. Fast. What do you guys think? We turn over? This thing will run. You could tell just from me pulling it, it feels good. So this will run. I don't know, maybe I will get it going. Bet you the carb's just a little dirty, that's all. Maybe if I just put gas in it, it might work. But I'm not gonna find out. So I'll tighten these things and put in the backyard until I get to it. Just so much to do, you know. So this is the creme de la creme of what I got today. Oh, you know what? This has this charger. That's cool. This charger sells for about $20. If this is the original one, it is. Toro might sell for more. So charger's good to have. Gas. Yep, there's gas in it. About a quarter. Oil below the add line. priming it with the primer bulb, it does feel good. You know, it's faded in color, but it's squishy and soft, not hard and rigid like it normally does. This is a rear-wheel drive 22 wide. And the cable does work. Ooh. Wow. See, you can stop it with the key switch. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. How about it, guys? It started. Oh, maybe it has to be on. And that thing engaged. Needs a couple of bolts to hold the top cover on, the rusted and stripped, and it's usually like that because these Toros, the holes, the 3 holes that have the screw that goes in there, if it rains, it acts like a pool of water that's in there. It just rusts the bolts and you can never get the bolt out. Other than that, it's a good mower. That's pretty cool that it worked, huh? I was surprised. Perfectly running Toro recycler. It just needs a little bit of TLC, you know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. All right, let's look. Ccr3650 2-cycle, has oil, 2-cycle with gas in it. On prime. Look, primer bulb is good too. Let's put it on choke. There's a choke. 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 What do you guys think? It'll start? Beautiful. I might just take a picture of this snowblower and just list it. It runs and starts, no problem. Same goes with this, but I have to fix a little bit of things on there, you know? This needs a little bit, and maybe I'll plug in the battery just to see what happens. Maybe, hey, maybe I'll put the desulfator on the battery, see if we can rejuvenate the battery, and the key start might work, you know? But so I'll hold on to that. I'll put it in the back. I'll put all these in the back. But anyway, I got to sort through these golf clubs and make 2 sets. I think one's a woman's set. I'm not sure. So with this, put a washer and a cotter pin there, tighten up these bolts. I think I could just clean the carb or maybe just put some gas in it and it'll run. Sell for like 50 bucks. This one here, it's not terrible. It works just fine. So you know what? I'm just going to sell it as it is. I'm going to list it for like 150. I'm gonna take pictures of it right now. This too, 150. Didn't do much to it. That's the way I like it. Just gonna try to flip these immediately. The hell, I'll put a little bit of gas in here, see if it runs. If it does, I don't have to mess with it. And that's all the gas you're gonna need for that. Choke. Yep. Pull this a few times. Trickle, trickle, trickle. Should be trickling into the thing. Okay, so it only runs on choke, meaning the carburetor is dirty. Okay, runs on choke, carburetor's dirty, and what's it missing? That's right, when you engage it, it doesn't work because there's no belt! So I'm just gonna list this for like 50 bucks and take as little as 20 bucks. If I run into a time where I don't have anything to fix, I'll put a new belt on it and clean the carb and sell it for 75. Nobody's gonna buy it anyway. If I've had trouble selling these things, I've held on to a few for like 2 years and ended up selling it for $75. So, you know, these things aren't worth anything here. So I just put a couple of sets together. I'm missing a driver and 8 and 9 irons, I think. So if I see Mike again, I'll go look through his bunch. But I know nothing about golf, and Steve over there was just showing me how to do it. What I'm missing, what's ladies, what's men's, you know. But it's a decent starter set, you know what I'm saying? For him, for my son and his girlfriend, maybe. I don't know. I'll keep looking. I guess I'll keep it for him. So I've got a couple of sets of golf clubs for my son. And the edger, I think it's a Sears and Roebuck, very old, but really good condition for Sears, you know what I mean? Toro recycler, personal pace, started right up. secured the top to the thing so it wouldn't move around. Even though I secured the top to the thing so it wouldn't move around, it still moved around. So I looked underneath and it was actually missing a screw from the engine cover. The metal engine recoil starter was missing a screw. So I threw a screw in there and now it's nice and tight. Runs, starts, mows, drives. I just took a picture of it, listed it for $150, or I'm going to. And then the other thing was a snowblower. You guys saw choke, primer, boom, started right up, runs fine. May need new paddles eventually. I took a closer look at it. You do need new paddles. Paddles are like $50 on eBay, whatever. So I'm selling it for like $150, $100. Take as low as $50. You know what I mean? Just going through it real quick, taking pictures of it, listing it. Some nut will buy it eventually. You know. So that was my day. Kind of working on the Craftsman a little bit. It's the same day, but different episode. That's what I do every day, fellas. Making videos for you guys and telling you what I do every day. and I don't get tired of it because every day when you pick up something new, it's interesting to figure out if it will start or not. Fortunately for me, all 3 machines started up, you know, pretty good. Well, it was the possession of Mike, you know, Mike used them. So, you know, good haul today. This is Motherload 35 and, you know, had a good time. It was pretty relaxing. Didn't go through too much work. Look, my hands aren't even that dirty. When your hands aren't even that dirty, it means that it was an easy day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.